Naomi.
Yeah, babe.
You're in Bong Joon-ho's new film, lest we forget, the man who gave us Okja, Snowpiercer, Parasite, Memories of Murder, The Host, and many more. The movie's called Mickey 17.
Fellow pioneers, almost every single one of you will be remembered throughout history.
And I imagine all of your colleagues that you've ever worked with, all of your fellow actors, are seething with jealousy. That you've got to work with Director Bong.
Mate. Yeah.
How comfortable are you saying the words Director Bong?
Oh, yeah, super comfortable. Actually, to the point where when I talk to my family about him and I still call him Director Bong, they're like, what is with this Director Bong? I'm like, it's a term of respect. It's just what they do.
That's what he said. You wouldn't understand.
Listen, when you've worked with someone like Director Bong, they have asked me that. It's just kind of slips all the time.
Because it is such an achievement. He's only made, I think, 8 films.
It's crazy.
But it's like Parasite. I mean,
우리 다송이는 완전 예술가 재질인데.
침팬지를 그린 거죠?
자화상이에요.
역시.
You must have got this email, this phone call, however it was told to you, and gone.
Yeah. I was. You know what's crazy actually? Because I was filming Whitney.
With Whitney.
I was filming Whitney when I did it, and I was knackered, and I was like, halfway in between filming and just like a bit out of it, and the email came in, and I was so dazed. I was like, it kind of didn't feel like a real thing because I guess you're on a job, you don't think you exist. I think because you're alive, you don't think you exist. Does that make sense?
I hate how much I get that.
Do you know what I mean?
Also, you've got the voice in your head, and you've got all the pressure of that character.
Yeah.
I believe the children are our future.
You're not you at that point.
You're not you, and you're just like, oh, well, I'm just living, I guess. But when I talked to him, I was like, I have this thing. Okay, I'm sorry. This is a thing. I have this thing where I don't think anything is going to turn out great.
Yep. It's called being British.
It's called being British.
Yeah.
And so I was like, we're probably going to have a chat, and then he's going to realise that I'm just not, whatever. And then I'll probably not hear back from him. So I until I got the offer, I wasn't really thinking that anything was going to come from this other than a chat. And I'd be like, oh, it's cool that I got to talk to him.
Yeah.
But then I got it, and it was like, it felt like a shift where I was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm like an actor who's like an artist who's chosen to do something with another artist, and that's cool. That's really cool.
I mean, how does this compare to the thrill of being on a Graham Norton sofa?
And a first-time welcome to Naomi Ackie. Hello.
With Tom Hanks,
It's up there.
Saran Jones,
It's up there.
Richard Osman, and just being like, this is normal.
It's not normal, that's the point. None of this is normal. None of this is normal.
The one show with Toni Collette, who's also in this movie, and it was absolutely hilarious, cutting from talking to Mickey 17 to be like, by the way, here's Ant and Dec.
Ant and Dec! I was like, I can't believe I'm going to meet Ant and Dec. And I just had to stop myself from being like, bye, goof to them.
I'm not chickening out on us, are you?
Nah.
And just name, just all I wanted to do.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Ready, let's get, yeah.
Just wreck the mic. Sight.
No, it's mad right now.
You've lived a great life. Well done.
Thanks, man.
And that's it. It's the end of the interview.
And we're done.
Thanks so much. Well done. Top marks.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised if you're thinking at this point, what have I done?
But just to focus on Mickey a bit, there is a lot to unpack and a lot to explain. How are you quickly, concisely, succinctly, ironically, talking to your friends and family about it? So there's this guy. He's an expendable.
He's an expendable.
I wanted to get off of Earth.
You're applying to be an expendable?
Yeah.
You read through the whole application.
Ain't that a kick in the head?
Yeah, I should have read through it.
He dies and is
reprinted
back, reprinted to do a job to test out this planet. He's not valued, and then crazy stuff happens.
I love. That's it. There's Mark Ruffalo. There's Toni Collette. There's, at one point, you do a. How can I describe it? You do a piggyback takedown of Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Now that was in the trailer.
Yeah.
And there are more than one of him.
Yes.
17.
Obviously, hence Mickey 17. But at one point, there are two.
I knew this would happen at some point.
And there's a bit in a trailer where you are grabbing the cheeks of two R-Patses.
Yeah.
This is mild Mickey. And this is habanero Mickey.
What's happening?
How? This is so exciting! Well, Warner Brothers have a lot of resources.
Mm-hmm.
And
Movie
between
magic.
me and
We actually...
They actually cloned Robert Pattinson. I know.
Director Bong is
Stop
good.
the press. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's movie magic. And it was incredible. There's another actor called Sam, who's an incredible guy, who was with Rob the whole time. And then they put Rob's face on another guy's face.
I was going to ask, what have been the most surreal moments of your career? Like, even just that image as Whitney Houston, that must have been okay.
That was weird. That was a really cold day.
Oh, that's what you remember?
I remember it being cold. It's like 4 a.m. when I did that.
Mm-hmm.
There was only a section of crowd. Obviously, they didn't get thousands of people to watch me mime. But that was weird. So many now that I
Give me a selection. Maybe on Star Wars, I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's where I was going to start. Probably being on a Death Star with a fake tidal wave washing over me, and it's freezing cold in November.
No! We can't follow them!
I can't leave her!
We can't!
Right!
And JJ, they lied to me and said that we will warm up the water from the water tank. And I was like, amazing. This is Disney. That makes sense. And then they didn't.
I hope it's okay. This is my favorite one.
I think I'll survive.
To putting Channing in a headlock in stunt rehearsal, acting with, oh God, all the cool people. Stanley Tucci. How was I?
Great. You're always great.
Were there certain scenes in your career so far
Yeah.
that you were actively excited about shooting?
Doing Whitney, doing the medley, I was so excited.
We're gonna do a medley for you. We've never done that before.
And that's probably one of the sequences I worked the longest on, probably like for the 9 months.
Have you started collecting fun fan interaction moments now?
Okay, I had it's only just begun.
It's only just begun.
I had 2 the other day. Oh no, 3 in a row.
Really?
And that was weird because I use a tube, like a Londoner, and there was a lady who came up to me and she like tapped me on the shoulder as I was walking, and she was like, "Are you an actress?" And I was like, "Yeah." Then she was like, "Are you your name?" "Oh, I guess my name." And then she started jumping up and down and was clapping. I was like, "Oh, that's so nice." And then I was like, "Okay, can I give you a hug?" And then I was like, "Can I walk away?" And that was nice. And then a few others where I was just like, "Oh, I think." It's kind of weird though, isn't it?
Getting a happy clap.
Happy clap was so nice. Happy clap lady was like,
Here's to you, wherever you are.
Happy clap. Thank you, happy clap lady. It was really lovely.
I'm glad that's happening, because in my head that's been happening for a while, but I'm glad you got a nice burst of it recently.
Yeah, just a little bit. You know what? I don't know if we have time, but a really funny one was I was coming from the gym once and I was going home, so no makeup, hair undone and stuff.
I recognise you.
Literally. A lady at a pub, she's got a cigarette in her mouth. She goes, turns to me, she goes, "Are you a little bit famous?" And I went, no. And then she went, she looked me up and down and went, "You're a little bit famous." And then turned away and then continued smoking with her friends. I was like, lady's got class.
I want her to hang out with Stanley Tucci and you.
Me too.
That's the gang. I want them. Oh, this is glorious. Quickly though, tell me, where's the BAFTA?
Oh.
Downstairs loo, mum's house?
No, it's in my flat on the bottom shelf. I have like quite a bit of shelving in my living room. Mm-hmm. It's on the bottom shelf with a lot of other like little film memorabilia. So I have like the
Whitney wigs.
I do have those. Those aren't on the shelf, but they are with me.
Uh-huh.
I've got little Star Wars things. I've got things from Mickey 17.
Little Star Wars things?
Yes. They gave me the Archer glove and the cool visor thing that Jana wears. Oh no, that's at my boyfriend's office now. He took it because one of his mates is a fan of Star Wars and wanted to thing, and sometimes he just puts on the visor for fun.
What a beautiful
I remember asking him,
geek.
like, do you still have that, by the way? Can I get it back? I don't know.
I think it might be mine.
Yeah, but you can have it for now. Yeah, and a few other things. It's there. Only one dinner party did people actually spy it and then started passing it around the table, but it was funny. Yeah, they were like, it's heavier than I thought.
I guess I'll take this and have it in my office.
Yeah.
Sadly, I've got to wrap things up, but we could talk for another, half an hour,
really
I'm sure.
Nice, yeah.
My pleasure. Here's to you. Here's to seeing more of you, and here's to you being able to talk about things that you can talk about.
Amen. Thank you so much.
Happy clap.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to keep up to date. You can listen to my Radio 1 movies and TV podcast, Screen Time, on BBC Sounds. And you can find these interviews in full on BBC iPlayer by searching Movies with Ali Plumb.